Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful Thursday morning it is. Well, what can I say? We busted out. This is going to be, first of all, this is going to be an update on the indices, the market indices, and I'm going to be touching up a little bit on the commodities. So here we go. Well, like I had said before, we were going to be doing a very shallow consolidation, which we did, right at this resistance area, and I thought it would take more than a couple days, but obviously it didn't. And today, pre-market, because of the news from Europe, it looks like that has given us the green to just go ahead and let the train leave the station. So if people that were not in the train, too late. So let's look at this in a weekly aspect. And the weekly, we are pushing very. Let's see. We're looking at, yep, that we're already crossing that resistance area, and the next one will probably be around there, 1296 or so. Now, um, what can I say? We will be doing a outside monthly bearish. I'm sorry, bullish engulfing pattern. So um, there's going to be a lot of shorts that are going to have to cover, and that's going to fuel even more this rally. So this October is probably going to be the best October in probably decades. And so that's pretty much it. Okay, so we'll be looking at for the next resistance area to have a little pause. Once we get there, we'll reassess the situation, and we'll go from there. And let's see. Let's look at the commodities. In the commodities, we have gold on the daily chart for the futures in gold, and we had this consolidation area, which I told you folks that it looked like it were going to be doing a flat consolidation, which we did. We busted out that initial resistance area. Now we're probably gonna come back and do a back test before we continue to higher prices. Be looking for the next resistance area somewhere around that price, 1772. Okay. Um, Silver. On the silver front, we're looking more or less the same type of scenario. Again, this is the daily chart. We did a consolidation, a flat consolidation after this waterfall that took like 3 days, and we busted out this symmetrical triangle. Now on the statics charts, when you go to directionalanalysis.com, you can go to the statics charts tab, which is going to be towards the top and right, right next to the Twitter and Facebook tabs, and you can click that, and the statics charts that will take you to a different, redirect you to a different page for where you will see the my statics charts, my annotations that I do more or less on a daily basis. Sometimes I haven't been doing those lately because I've been doing a lot more videos, so a little more animated updates instead of the statics charts. So, but on the statics charts, you will see what my target is for silver. All right, copper. Copper is on fire. And copper was one of the, hold on one sec. All right. So copper was actually one of the first ones to really give us an indication that we were starting to reverse this downtrend line. We have a double bottom, and then we just took off. On the double bottom, we you can see the positive convergence on the MACD and the stochastic. Now we have taken down this downtrend line, like more shorter term downtrend line right there. Oh, wait a minute. I stand corrected. We're right against it. So be looking for some sort of consolidation right around this area before we bust up higher. But after that, we're gonna have our next resistance will be around 392, 3.92, 3.93. Okay, and the let's see, light sweet crude. This is the weekly chart because we have finished the consolidation wedge that we have been doing for the past few months since April, and we now have a confirmation on the move higher, I guess. Now, these sometimes they tend to be more like a wedge, like a triangle wedge, but nonetheless, if you look at this, it's same thing that you see in like a daily patterns where you see a bull flag or some sort of bull pendant. Same thing here. This is just in the weekly. You see a consolidation, some sort of wedge channel, and now we have busted out, and you will see that we have on the daily. Let me go ahead and do the daily. On the daily, you can see the MACD moving averages being on the positive, almost parabolic up, and the stochastic also in the overbought area, which can stay there for quite a while. So just because it's in the overbought area or above the 75 line right here, it doesn't mean that it's time to sell. It just means that it's overbought. But a lot of the times, most of the times I should say, once we get to this area, it just stays there and just stays there and stays there. So we can stay overbought for quite a long time. And I do let me do a Fibonacci retracement because I do expect these tend to be most of the time retrace about 68%. So, and 68% of this retracement will put us around the 99 target. So I do foresee us going to at least the 99 target. I'm sure we will be going higher, but that's where we'll probably hit our first resistance. We'll pause there and we'll have a nice little consolidation wedge type thing on daily, and then we will bust higher. So for the shorter term, $99 is going to be the target for this. Let's see, and I do want to touch just real quick on the dollar, just because the dollar. Okay, so just because on the what I was saying is that because the dollar, a lot of these commodities and including the market have been trading opposite to the dollar, and on the daily chart, the dollar has completely done a waterfall. I mean, we haven't had one day up. Like all these green candles right here, they're more or less inside days, which means that they haven't taken out the highs or the lows from the day before. But this is massive. If we look at on the weekly, look at the weekly. The weekly is just awful, just awful. So I do expect for the shorter term dollar index to keep on waterfalling to probably 73.50 or 73.60. Let's just say 73.60 just for um, uh, for rounding sakes. Okay. Um, Once again, I'm pointing out the fact that we never broke this downtrend line on the moving averages for a dollar. That was a big tell sign um, that that will be going back down. So uh, until next time, thank you for listening. This is directionalanalysis.com.